My name is Stephen Johnson, Dr. Stephen Johnson. I'm a radiologist in the United States, specialty in MRI scanning. I've been in this business since 1987, and I'm at my home here. It's February 14th, Valentine's Day. I'm just warming up here. I'm going to go in and do a little bit of work, and I'm going to tell you and show you why I can do this kind of work in my home. But first of all, my wife asked me to clean the snow off the driveway, so I won't bore you with all the snow shoveling, and I'll go inside here and show you what I can do after my little warm-up here. I live out in the rural portion of the outskirts of the Twin Cities, Minneapolis, St. Paul. But I do have good internet service, which is the key to life. Come on in. So what happens in medicine is imaging technology gets more sophisticated and faster, and its implementation is limited by socioeconomic means. But it's an inevitable process. And the ability to manage that data with the internet now has created an entirely new environment for the healthcare service provision throughout the world. There are various levels and designs of technology to make transfer of images faster and their manipulation and processing quicker, or be able to be spread to a larger cadre of interpreters and have broader interactions. So I can only say that in this sophisticated environment, it behooves you to make sure that your technology platform that you choose is one that is state-of-the-art. So what I propose, or what I am strongly in favor of, is a networked system where you can network as an organization, you can network between organizations, but you have the ability to do high-level interpretations in a very efficient fashion to get that information out to the physicians and their patients, because that's really what our goal is. Diagnostic information that gets into the hands of the decision makers to expedite care and increase the efficiencies and the productivity of the imaging environment. Working as a radiologist on the internet and at home, you want to be careful you don't get into a caveman modality where you're isolated. So what I am going to do now is help a friend of mine, Dr. Senor Mendez in Mexico City, and we're going to pull up a case. Senor Mendez, are you there?
Hola, Dr. Johnson, ¿cómo está usted? Saludos desde la Ciudad de México.
Bien, muchas gracias. What can I do to help you today?
Well, I'm here. I need some of your clinical expertise. I have this patient that I would like to know about how severe the L4 to L5 is, and I need to know if there is a herniation in these parameters.
Well, let me pull up an image here and we can take a look. What I'm doing here is pulling up the sagittal images, and we can scroll through, and you can see on the sagittal image how this disc has pushed back in subligamentous space.
Well, I would like to know if there's any nerve roots compression.
To see the nerve roots, I think we're going to want to look at the axial images here. So we'll go back and look at the L4-5 level, which is right here. We can see the nerve root in the thecal sac here, and right here the disc is impinging on the lateral recess regions on both sides, the L5 nerve roots. So I would suspect if you're patient is having pain down the front side of their legs, this is the culprit.
Okay, well, thank you for your help. I really appreciate that, and I will have to give those news to my patient. And thank you, and I hope to see you soon in Mexico City. Adios.
Muchas gracias. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
I just want to finish up by saying how important it is in the world of Wi-Fi and high-speed mobile networks that your technology not only can follow you to your home or where you work on the internet, but follow you in a mobile fashion wherever you may travel. What you can do here is look at images on a tablet that's connected to Wi-Fi or on a phone that's on a cellular network, which means in the end that you can have professional interpretive service response to important images for your patients, wherever that professional is or wherever that patient is. Be they sitting in a living room in Minnesota, in Mexico City, or sitting in a refugee camp in northern Kenya, or in a beautiful lush garden in Kuala Lumpur. Thank you.